Hello everyone, this is Antonomia, Assistant Professor in Computer Science from St.Josephs College, Hosur. In this video, we'll be seeing about a general introduction to Python programming, and this is the agenda of what we'll be seeing in this particular video. So what is Python? The name Python was derived from a British comedy show known as Monty Python Flying Circus. And Python is a high-level language. It uses interpreter for converting the high-level language into a low-level language. Python was first introduced in the year 1991 for the public, and it was invented by Guido van Rossum. And it is procedural, object-oriented, functional programming. It supports everything. And this is the history of Python. So the work on Python started in the year 1989. It was started by the Dutch programmer in Netherlands, and the name of the person we have already seen, Guido van Rossum. But it was released for the public in the year 1991. So the first version that was released was a Python 1.0 in the year 1994, and this improved version as of now is Python 3.x. So these are the features of Python programming. It is a high-level language. It uses object-oriented concepts. It is scalable in the sense if there is a large amount of coding, you can split it up into modules. It is extensible, portable, and easy to read, learn, maintain. It is robust. It handles errors effectively, and it is effective as a rapid prototyping tool. Means it uses external libraries. You just need to install the libraries and access it. That's it. And it uses a memory manager. Usually, in all other programming languages, memory will be maintained by the user. Means when we are going to create a variable, that time only the memory will be allocated. But here in Python, it is the memory management is done by the Python interpreter itself. So it saves memory space. And Python is interpreted as well as byte compiled like Java. So this is the input statement. Input is a function, the method that we're going to use for getting input from the user. So here's an example. As you can see, user, in example 1, user is a variable, equal to is an assignment operator, input is a method name that we're going to use, and whatever we are giving inside the brackets and within single quotes is just for interactive input. So enter login name is given. So once you press enter, so enter login name will be displayed on the screen. So the user is entering root. So root is a value that is going to get stored inside the variable called as user. So in the next line, we are going to give the print statement. Print, again, your login is given within quotes, so it will be displayed as such, comma, user. So here user is our variable. So the value of the user will be displayed. So in the previous step, the value that was stored in the user is root. So in the output, your login is root will be displayed. So here is a second example, num. So num is going to be our variable name now, is equal to input. Now enter a number. So it is given within single quotes. So now enter a number will be displayed as such. So the user is entering 1024. So that will be accepted as an input and stored inside the variable called num. So in the next step, print doubling your number %d, and now here we are giving a operation that is percentage int of num. So why we are converting num into int? Because we have just given 1024, it is an integer. But here we are converting it as an integer because Python accepts everything as a string. So whatever value you enter, everything will be accepted as a string. So here 1024 is also accepted as a string. So that is why in this step we are converting that particular value into an integer and then multiplying it by 2. So 1024 will be converted into an integer and multiplied by 2 is 2048. So that will be displayed in the output. The output statement that Python uses is print. So you can see the first example, print %s is number %d, and here inside the percentage we are given the first one is %s, so we are entering a string within double quotes called as Python. The second string is %d, so it is an integer, we are entering 1. So your output is going to be Python is number 1. In the second example, my string is equal to hello world. So again my string here is going to be your variable name and hello world is the value. So now when we give print my string, it is going to display hello world. In the next step, you can see we are just giving my string. We are not giving print, just my string is given. So you can compare the output between the previous one and the current one. So the previous line we have given print my string, so the string alone was displayed. Here we have not used print, directly we have given my string. So you can see hello world is displayed within single quotes. The third example, if you see, we are just giving an underscore. So underscore contains a previously executed string, whatever string was executed previously. So here previously executed was just my string. So what it gave was hello world within single quotes. So the same is displayed again. Next one is comment. So comment is entirely uh, just for easily understanding the program. Okay, so that is what is comments about. So single line comment, hashtag will be used for single line comment. In the example you can see hash one comment is given. So the comment will not be executed by the interpreter. Print hello world, again hashtag, another comment is given. So when you execute this, just hello world alone will be displayed because comment lines doesn't get executed. We also have multi-line comment. It starts with three double quotes. This is a multi-line comment and it closes the three double quotes. Then we are going into operators. We're having arithmetic operators, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus operator. So an example is given here: minus 2 into 4 plus 3 to the power of 2. So 3 to the power of 2 is 9. 4 into 2 is minus 8. So minus 2 into 4 is minus 8. So minus 8 plus 9 will give you the answer 1. Then relational operators: less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Equality operator, it checks for equality. Double equal to is given, so that is equality operator. And not equal to. See the example: 2 less than 4. So obviously it is true. 2 equal to 4 means we are checking whether the left hand side and the right hand side values are same. So the left hand side value is 2 and the right hand side value is 4. So obviously it is not same. So the answer is going to be false. 2 greater than 4, again it is also going to be false. So the next operator we are seeing here is logical operators: and, or, not. And means how many conditions are given in between and. All the conditions must be true. Or if any one condition is true also, it is going to return true. Not is just the opposite. If you enter the value true, it will give false. If you enter the value false, it will give true. So the example here: 2 less than 4 and 2 equal to 4. So 2 less than 4 is true and 2 equal to 4 is false. So true and false is going to give false. The next example: 2 greater than 4 is false, or 2 less than 4 is true. So false or true is going to give true. Not 6.2 less than or equal to 6. So we are using the not operator. 6.2 is less than or equal to 6 is false, so it is going to give true. And here we have 3 less than 4 less than 5. So 3 less than 4 is also true, less than 4 less than 5 is also true, so it is going to return true. Variables and assignments. So in all other programming languages, if you want to create a variable, we have to give the data type first and then the variable name, then you can assign a value to the particular variable. But here in Python, you need not give any data type because everything will be accepted as a string. Okay, so directly we can create the variables. Counter is equal to 0. So here counter is accepting an integer value. Miles is equal to 1000.0. So here miles is accepting a floating point value. Name is equal to Bob. It is given within single quote, so it is a string. Counter is equal to counter plus 1 is an expression. Kilometers is equal to 1.609 into miles is also an expression. We can also use multiple assignments. It is given in the example: a comma b is equal to 5 comma 7. So the value of a is going to be 5 and the value of b is going to be 7 in this case. So here are just few questions for testing your understanding whatever you have learned from this video. So please answer this in your comments below. Thank you.